All right, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday again. Just a heads up, today is going to be a short stream. I have to take my mom to a doctor's appointment in about 3 hours. So the stream today is only going to be about 2.5, which is not my normal stream time, but I have to make, adjustments for real life, which is unfortunate but necessary. So yeah, just a bit of a heads up. We're not doing a whole lot of special stuff today anyways. It's just, well, it's more of the same. There's really no way to put it any other way. It's more of the same. We're doing some more faction rep grinding. I was able to go ahead and get the last, 100. It wasn't even 100 standing to get to my Silent Row standing to rank 4. So I am now rank 4. So today we're going to be grinding out and working our way towards rank 5. And of course, more of the usual. We've got a bunch of weapons that need leveling. Working on player rank, unlocking more, getting more fragments for more armors that we still need. Yeah, the works. Same old, same old. It's more of the same. If you've been following my journey so far, I've pretty much recorded my entire journey, or live streamed it here in Soulframe, and I'm probably going to just continue because it's fun. Honestly, I'm having this problem right now on my YouTube channel where the Let's Plays I'm putting out, they're not really getting as many views as I would have really hoped. And it almost actively seems like the algorithm is suppressing them, which is really annoying. So, I really genuinely don't know what other kind of content I should be putting out. I went to go start a new Let's Play yesterday, and I got stunlocked because I just had no idea what I could possibly do for a Let's Play that the algorithm would accept and actually help push out, and maybe people would be interested in watching. I was going to do the new horror game Reanimal, but I had second thoughts on that because I don't know if that would make... I think it would be a good Let's Play, but I don't know if it would make a good no commentary Let's Play. So I started looking at some other games that would make for good no commentary Let's Play, but then I ran into issues of the game overstressing my computer hardware, because I really need to upgrade my hardware, but I just don't have the money to do it. And so I started looking through my library of older games that maybe people would like to watch for nostalgia's sake, to see what kind of Let's Plays I could come up with there, and I just hit a brick wall, and I have no idea what sounds fun, what people might be interested in watching, just nothing. So, it's nice to take a break from that and just sit here and go, you know what, I'm just going to go farm some faction rep in Soulframe and stream it, and maybe people will come and talk to me, and that'll be fun. It's a nice break. Hopefully here before long, all of that headache with Let's Plays will go away, because I'm just... One of two things is going to happen. Either I'll be able to get away from doing strictly no commentary Let's Plays, and I can yet again start talking in my videos, because I'll have more freedom with my time to record. Or I'm just going to say to hell with live Let's Plays in that format altogether, and I'm just going to go back to just 100% streaming. Honestly, streaming is more fun for me anyways. But that's a me of the future problem. Let's worry about the here and now, shall we? We'll go ahead and log into game and switch screens, and we can get started. Let's make sure that the screen actually looks appropriate. It appears to be the correct size, unlike last time. I have this weird problem with my capture software. I'm using Streamlabs. And I'm using Streamlabs the game capture source, I guess is what it's called, to capture my capture card window. I'm using an Elgato 4K capture device, internal. And I have that connected to a second computer where I'm actually running the game. So, like, it works, but every now and then I'll open my stream software, and for some reason, the size of the window on the screen that you guys see is way too big or way too small. Like, it'll... Well, now I can't do it, of course. Of course it's not going to let me do it. But yeah, either it'll be way too big or it'll be way too small. Hell, I just turned it invisible. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Yeah, so right now it's like huge. I made it invisible and then brought it back, and now it's like massive. And if I don't catch that and go back in and actually fix the window like this, then it makes for a bad stream. And that's what happened on Monday, is I didn't catch it, and I streamed like the first hour of the stream with the window too large, and half of the details cut off. I don't know if anybody saw it or not, but it did happen. So yeah, another development since Monday's stream is, well, I spent a few extra hours playing on Monday just to kind of continue. Couple things happened. First of all, I managed to get the final fragment for the Regent Greaves from the Silent Rose, which is the piece I've been wanting most of all. And I absolutely love the pants. I think they're fantastic. They look really good, front and back. The problem I'm having with them is the tops. None of the tops I have, except maybe the one I'm currently wearing. Oh, and she's a lot more cheerful right now. I'll go into that in a moment. But yeah, so I managed to get the Regent Greaves, which are really nice. Went ahead and bestitched them, or transmogged them, whatever you want to say. Yeah, hell, I don't even need the, I don't need bestitching because I'm actually wearing them, not just their design, but in general, because they had better stats for this loadout. But yeah, the big problem I have with them is none of the tops match. And the ones that do match, I don't like them. So, I was originally wearing this one. This is the Wild Siren top. And it looks okay in the front, but in the back, I don't know, it almost looks like I tucked my shirt in down the back of my pants. And it just kind of draws way too much attention to my character's posterior. And I don't want that. So I played around with them, and for right now, this seems to be my best option, because at least the shirt in the back, it looks untucked, and it kind of overlaps a little bit on the back, and yeah, it was either that or I go with a cape. So I also really liked the Tethrin top, but the Tethrin top comes with a full cape. But with the capes come the issue of clipping physics and whatnot. This one, again, it looks really good from the front. And in the back, there's cape. Now, if I could get any of the tops with the capes and have the option to remove the cape, then I might consider that more, because I've never been a big fan of capes. Except in Warframe with a couple of very niche options. Like, I have a Harrow fashion where Harrow is basically a Sith Lord from from Star Wars, and so he has a cape because it fits the motif. But for the most part, male, female, it doesn't matter. I'm not a fan of capes. Don't ask me why. I'm just not. Because I couldn't give you an exact answer as to why I don't like capes. I can only tell you that I just don't. Alright, do I have anything assembled that needs... Yes. Basker's Rest. We got one of the new weapons. Or I should say another one. Oh my god. That is really gonna piss me off. And fast. Also, I think I don't remember if I did another organ or not, but apparently we have this one. This is also one of the new weapons. Falks. And what on earth is my cat doing behind me? Nidalee, what are you doing? You are making some oddly weird noises behind me, sweetheart. What are you doing? You better not be scratching up on Mom's box again. You know she doesn't like that. Anyways, I love my cat. She's so rambunctious, but every now and then she likes to make mischief and get into trouble. So anyways, yeah, what have we got here? Wizard's Wish, Wizard's Trunk. I'm told this is actually like the best talisman in the game right now. I don't understand why. I haven't looked at its stats though, so I guess that explains why I don't know. And a smart person would go and figure it out. Anyways, so there's still one last thing that happened to me while I was still playing Monday. I had this weird thing happen. I don't know what triggered it, but Verminia here just kind of disappeared for a bit and left a note that said, "Please don't follow me. I'm going away." And I didn't understand it at all. So it gave me a quest. And so I tracked the quest and I found her out in the open world. And I talked to her. And then it gave me an option to give her a flower. So I gave her a flower and she got excited again and decided she'd come back. And when it was all over, I got the blueprint to craft the Koga. So again, like, I don't have a clue what I did that caused this to trigger the way it did. Maybe it had something to do with her level. Because I'm now rank 2 with Verminia. I mean, that would make a lot of sense, honestly. Is that I finally got her rank up high enough. Can I go any higher than 2? Now I want to find out. Is that filling in anymore? Is there... It doesn't look like it. It looks like 2 is the highest it goes for right now. Unknown error. I'm just brewing potions. Oh, maybe I have too many. So yeah, I crafted a Koga. I have no idea if I'm ready or not to try and tackle Koga.
Bye-bye.
But yeah, I now have it active. I now have it available. I think I'm going to wait, though, on Koga, at least for now. Because as far as I know, Koga is only good for one thing, and that is going and fighting open world bosses to get certain runes for your weapons. And I'm still collecting totems and a few runes that you can get without going into Koga. I have no idea which ones I can collect outside of Koga and which ones I can't, but we'll figure it out eventually. But for right now, I'm not concerned with it. What are the stats on the wizards? That's it? Spirit +1? That's it? How is that the strongest talisman in the game? I'm thinking maybe it's not so much anymore. No, these are going to be the ones I really want for my heavily focused trees. So like for courage, the one I'm fully going in on courage, I'm going to want Synod's Belljar. For grace, I'm going to want the Dire Skull, which I already have, and then Orengal's Fang is spirit. Not entirely sure how to get the fragments for any of those, but somehow I managed to get 2 of them already. But Wazard's Wish only having a +1 to spirit? How is that, like, the strongest talisman in the game? Maybe it's different if you farm it. I don't know. Maybe that's not showing me all the information. I don't know. We'll find out together. Do I have... I don't have the Extreme Prism yet for Courage. But I'm up to a 92 armor rating now, which is amazing. And see, like I said, I'm actually wearing the Regent's Drapery because it's got a much higher virtue requirement for Courage. And then it's also got some Spirit Attunement, which is interesting, but yeah, like, it's literally the best of the best that I could ask for right now. 1488, 1359. Yeah, see, I switched back to the Fire King kilt, which is what I was using before, and my overall rating goes down to 89. So this pops it up to 92, which is just stellar. Yeah, so that's just the best one I have at the moment. Alright, now let's go back into the open world and figure out where the hell I am, because I don't remember. Oh, good, we're over here. Yeah, actually, I think I did this organ. Hell, we can do it again, because it should have reset by now. Why not? We'll start with an organ fight. It'll be a little bit nicer than just the typical mundane grind of faction rep. Yeah, I think I did this one time on Monday, and it was specifically because I was trying to see if I could get the new bow, or a fragment of the new bow. Because it's the only bow I don't own now. So, the other thing I guess I can share with you guys that I did on Monday is I was watching a stream VOD from Sarah Loves Archery, and I figured out where to go and get the Juniper bow and its parts. Because it's not something that you can farm by fighting enemies or doing any kind of tower defense or any of that stuff. You literally have to go play your flute in front of 3 statues, and you get the parts for the bow. And if you're curious about that and want to know exactly where those statues are, I recorded myself doing just that, going and getting that bow. And I made sure to show in those recordings, in the video, yeah, I made a full video guide on where to get Juniper. And you can go and watch that on my channel right now, and it'll show you exactly what it looks like to get the parts and where to find them. So if you're playing Soulframe right now and you don't have that bow and are completely stumped as to why not, then go watch that video and get your own copy, because it's... yeah. It's not something that's all that easy to get. And apparently once you get it from those... apparently once you get those 3 fragments from those little statues that you sing to, that's it. So if you have Juniper already in the game, don't sell it. Don't get rid of it, because you can't get it back. There is no way to get the bow back, which You'd think, here's the sad part about that. If that bow is going to be so exclusive that you can only farm one copy of it, you'd think it would be the best bow in the game. Or at the very least, it would have comparable stats to the higher bows in the game. No, it's a beginner bow, which has relatively low beginner stats from what I can see so far. Of course, I haven't leveled it up. And I haven't used it with its proper attunement either, so that could change. But yeah, from what I can see right now, just based on the virtue requirement and the virtue attuning, no, it's not even close to the best bow in the game. In fact, it's one you're gonna want to just level and then move on to something else, which is kind of sad, considering how you obtain it. So yeah, maybe they could readjust the stats on that bow. If it's going to be so exclusive, then they should readjust the stats so that you can actually, you know, want to use it. Or barring that, then they need to find a method in the game that you can actually go and farm it more than once. I don't know. Maybe like make those little statue things like time limited. Like, you can only farm them so often. But you could easily go and do them multiple times and get multiple copies of the Juniper and then, I don't know, sell it for some extra drock. Because that's really all it would be good for. Because we're just going to go farm a bunch of parts for Juniper and build Juniper multiple times and then sell it for drock. But drock is, like, once you get to a point in the game where you've built most every weapon and armor there is, or you're at a spot like me where things are built and then you've still got to farm fragments for the stuff you haven't built. Like, my drocks are just slowly growing. Like, they were kind of scarce at first, but not so much anymore. Yeah, that guy playing the organ and doing the shocky bit on the ground is quite annoying. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to do this again in the hopes that we can get a piece for the new bow. I don't remember what part of the new Wizard robes come from this fight. But maybe we'll get lucky and get one of those too, because I've yet to get an actual armor fragment from this organ. Hell, I've only gotten one armor fragment from one organ I've run, and that was the one up to the north, I think. You guys are way too abundant. How many more of you do I have to kill before you're all finally dead? Okay. I guess I just won't get the smite that's sitting there. Gimme. Nope. Seriously, where the hell are all of you coming from? Just when I think everybody's dead. Oh, they're literally just spawning in. Also, isn't it wonderful when, you know, the melee auto-targeting that's supposed to make it easier to fight decides that it's going to target the enemy furthest away from you while you've got a whole bunch of enemies, like, hacking you in the back? It's just the greatest experience ever, isn't it? There's the banneret. Oh yeah, also I finished leveling my fly blades. Dude, you're supposed to be distracted by the clone. Can I please heal? 2 fucking health potions and it did nothing. I get it. He's strong. He's a boss enemy. That's cool. When I pop a health potion, I expect to actually fucking heal. There we go. Hell, did that without being able to even see my enemy's health bar. So yeah, surprisingly, I don't know how, but I'm back on the Verdigris, I think, for the secondary. It's the dagger I was trying to level before they made the changes to virtues and added the virtue requirement to things. But I have enough points now in courage and grace, or is it grace and spirit? I don't know. I don't remember the attunement, but I have enough in both of those virtues that I was able to re-equip this with my courage loadout to finish leveling it. Also, I'm just about done with the Wild Siren Pact as well. Which means now I will have both Siren Pacts, regular and wild, at rank 30. And the points. Oh my god, the points. I've nearly maxed out the entire tree. I'm literally 1 away. I don't know what you would call them. Virtue pips, virtue traits. Well, that explains why he stops, like, playing the organ. Okay. I don't know why that starts all the way down there. Damn, I think that's the fastest I've ever completed one of these. And where the hell did you guys come from? There we go. Yeah, I got one. Avex. That's what I was looking for. The Avex. I think of all the new weapons that have been released with Preludes 13, I'm only missing 3? So the Avex is 1. There's... let's go find out. I'm curious. Easiest way to find out is go talk to the camel. Because he's got them all listed. And yeah, I'm on the Verdigris. Got the new Avex part. I'm excited for that. Weapons. So yeah, the Avex. The Falks we currently have building. Basker's Rest I just finished. And... Did Grin come out with this one? I don't remember. But yeah, if Baker's are if it's the 4 of these, then oh no, there's a new staff as well. And I don't have the staff yet either. Where is it in the list? The Seathorn also came out with this patch. I have 1 fragment of Seathorn, and I have 1 fragment of the Avex now, and then we've completed the Falks and the Basker's Rest. So I need Seathorn, Avex, and the Clivers, which I've yet to get anything of the Clivers, and I have no idea where to get them. But it is a sidearm, it's a secondary weapon, and it's dual daggers, and I am super excited about that, because I love dual daggers and rogue builds. When it comes to, like, RPGs, like, I love, like, Skyrim, I love doing, like, a stealth archer assassin that uses a bow and dual daggers as their weapons of choice. So, yeah. Kind of excited about that. I suppose we could do the Nether Organ, but that would require fast traveling, and I am trying to avoid doing an abundance of fast traveling until such time as I have Webbit seeds built up quite a lot. You can hold up to 100 Webbit seeds, according to the wiki. And so I'm trying to get as many as I can. Because you can only get, like, I think it's at most you can get 6 a day. And that's if you're lucky, because every 12 hours it gives you somewhere between 1 and 3. So you could get as many as 6, or you could get as little as 2 per day. And that kind of sucks. Alright, we're going to do this one. Does this have me slay the banneret in their patrol? Oh my god, you mean I got a tier 3 that doesn't have me going into a dungeon? Wow. That's a rarity. Oh, actually. Something I forgot to actually check on. Because I don't know how far progressed. I was talking about my my pact. 27. So 3 more levels to go. I have 4 points assigned, and look at that. This one requires 3. So if I gain 1 more point per level, I'm at 27. That should give me 3 more points at 28, 29, and 30. And this requires 4 points. I've got 1 remaining, plus the 3 to gain. I should be able to max out the entire pact. That is insanely cool. And it also makes Siren my strongest pact, because I'm able to max it out. So I definitely need to do what I can to get my hands on Tethrin and Oshelda, the base pacts, so that I can do the same there. So yeah, just 3 more levels and Wild Siren will be done, and if it all goes according to plan, which I hope it will, yeah, I'll have literally every attribute point. Everything will be unlocked. No picking and choosing, and that's what I love. Makes me really excited to get, like, Wild Garen Rude, Wild Oringal, Wild Bromius, Wild Ode Tempest. Like, if it means that I can get enough points in every pact to max out the attributes of every pact, then oh my god, yes, please. Can we do that? I don't like having to pick and choose. Yeah, Skyrim really spoiled me when it came to, like, build diversity and whatnot. I don't want to have to, like, prioritize certain attributes over others. Just let me have all of them. I understand. Traditional RPGs are the way they are for a reason, and having different builds and different build diversity means you get to come back and play the game again, and it gives you the ability to, like, diversify by trying different packs or different what's the word am I looking for? Different classes. And I'm not opposed to that. I just want to be able to have everything. I'm greedy. When it comes to RPGs and skills and stuff, I'm greedy. Let me have everything. That's what I want. I want to become an unstoppable fortress wall of stealth assassins, cybernetics, and just... I want to be able to do everything. There might be treasure up that ladder, there might not. I don't know, I'm not gonna go find out. Holy crap, where did you guys all come from? Did you seriously respawn that fast? There we go. Get rid of the big guy. Yeah, I don't know where the hell any of those guys came from, but damn. It's almost like the whole camp just respawned. Isn't there supposed to be a banneret down here? Cairness. And someone started talking to me, so hopefully that's the banneret there. It is. Let's get rid of all the peons, because that'll make this fight a little bit easier. Oh! Yeah, you're not healing from that. Sorry. Solos 1 fragment. That's not what I'm interested in. Alright, 55-9. Is that literally all I got? No, okay. Tempest Leathers. That's probably the one it gave me for completing this. You're not, by chance, no. You are not wearing ninja garb, so you are not Silent Rose. Willing to bet, though, I don't have to go very far. That seems to be the way of things now. Yeah, he's just right around here. I don't have to go back to the tree. And he just kind of spawns right where I finished the last tail. I really like that. Oh, but you've only got the level 2. Aww. But you don't have the ones I really want. Oh, well. It's not a loss. Not a complete loss. Why? Why am I glowing? Did that? That looked like it broke both at once. Okay, there we go. All right. Now it says I'm in the right area. I'm guessing I gotta sing to a statue. So, where's the statue? Or not sing, I gotta play my flute. Nice. Rank 28. Aw, man. Oh, this is... Yeah. Got the big hole in the wall. And I can't see anything. I wish they would give us, like, some kind of, like, craftable, wearable lantern or something. Or maybe allow us to, like, let our sparrows be a light source. I don't know. I wish we had a lamp. How did I miss all of those? That was really bad. I just wanted the bonus. Found a world tree. But not... That was D. I don't suppose you'll have the tier 3 available. Of course not. Alright, what the hell am I singing to over here? Oh, there it is. Why were you so difficult to find? I will admit, the more I do that, the easier it gets. Alright, let's go see who we get to fight over here for the end of this bounty.
Subject of treason.
9. 9. Wow. That's a lot. Just exactly where are all the 9 coming from? Okay. That was only 7. Oh, I love the smites. Verdigris are 27. Okay, one more. That was a lot more than 9. And only 750 standing. Oof. I heard that. There's someone else I haven't killed yet. Can I open these huts? I really wish you could. I definitely think the one thing this game really is missing more than anything is, like, reasons to explore. Like, it's very much designed as if it should be an exploration focused game, but there's not really any reason to explore outside of, like, unlocking stuff. Are you standing in the bush? Where is this guy? Map just said he was nearby. I don't see him. Oh, I'm going completely the wrong direction. He's standing north. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I was totally off. Yay, you've got a rank 3 now. And this one, Slay the Banneret. Where is this taking me? Okay, it's open world too, and it's going to put us near a world tree. Cool. Oh, that's what I'm doing here. Okay. Wasn't quite sure until I heard the moaning. I'm surprised these things aren't what's called moaners. I don't know what they are. The objective just calls them corrupted creatures. Just how much health do you have? Holy crap. Oh, that was wasted. Alright. Intercept the messenger. What's going on over here? Big ol' lightning strike. Oh! Oh, and that was my objective that I just killed. The scrolls on the ground. That was the messenger. Okay, stun you with that. Throw up a cloud quell. Really wish I had my fly blades right now. Oh my god. Can I stun him? I can. Oh, and he's gonna take a lot more damage now, too. Good. Thankfully, he staggers a lot. Of course, I love putting stagger on my weapons. What you got for me? Another fragment of Odiak.
I'll try not to see it ruined.
And there was our mission objective. Now, sail sprout ahead or slay corrupted creatures. Looks like the avocado is closer. Since this one isn't sending us into a dungeon, I don't really care about, like, the final objective. This is giving me 4 objectives, though, which is weird. Alright, where is the avocado? Can't hear him yelling at me yet. There's a couple of guys standing here. I might just... We'll just dispose of them anyways. Oh, where'd you come from? You were hiding. Crash. Alright, where's the avocado? There he is. Oi, Leggy!
Big legs! Oi! Leggy!
What you got, buddy? Scrap iron, sapphire. Sapphire I could always use more of. I don't have a gazillion of them yet, so let's do that. And gossamer quartz too, why not? Blessing by Iridis. That gives me spirit, I think. No. I might actually start buying these from the avocado anytime I see them, if they are blessed by Mora. At least for right now. Because that seems to be the only kind of blessed joinery I don't have. Is anything blessed by Mora. I have blessed by Iridis, and I have blessed by Saphine, I think. Is Grace. But I don't have any courage blessed. And I need courage blessed. Oh! You're gonna put me here, are you? Would you not? Stop it. Yeah, that's not doing shit for me. Okay. No, no, no. Bannerets can wait. Can I please soul rip? Please? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't even care that I died as long as I didn't have to refight that damned soul husk thing. It wasn't letting me deal with him because all of them fucking appeared, and the damn auto enemy targeting shit is just bad. Let's get rid of the archers. I'd rather deal with the peons first and leave the banneret himself for last. Yeah. Getting hit in the back a bunch of times while I'm trying to fight a boss enemy doesn't really help. Nice, got the backstab off. No, you're not healing. Oh, that was close. You also just dropped a crypt key. Beardigus 28, that's nice. Alright, give me my progression thing. Here we go. 1150. Now, what did I get for fragments? Odiac, Solo, Seathorn. Hey, I got another Seathorn fragment. Nice. Wasn't aware I could get those in faction tales. Kind of glad you can, though. Does that mean I have all the fragments for it? Or do I still need one more? Or two more? How many does it need? Okay, yeah. 3, I think, total. Okay. So I just need one more. That's actually pretty cool. Also, I'm standing at the crypt of the Circade. Not gonna go in it, though, because we have no reason to go in it. I have literally everything that the crypt offers for rewards. So, unless a faction tale sends me into the crypt, I have no reason to do it. Also, it does seem like... I just had this thought, because I was thinking about leveling weapons, and I've talked in the past how leveling weapons is hard because, well, it is. But it does seem like probably your best option... Whoa. That's tempting, but it's also kind of far away. Like, I want to do that, because that event has specific armor fragments that only drop from it. But I'm trying to focus on like one specific set at a time. So right now I'm trying to finish the Regent set, and I just need, I think, one more fragment for the chest piece. And then we'll be done. And then once I finish, like, farming faction rep, then we can switch to the next faction and do that one. No idea which faction that's going to be, though. Slay corrupted creatures. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. There we go. Look for the weird, misty, yucky spot. And kill everything inside it. What the hell? Thank you. Why are you taking no damage all of a sudden? Don't do that. That's not very nice. Why are you taking no damage all of a sudden? Like, these things have an armored shell to them. And so, like, if you don't hit them in just the right spot, they do take reduced damage. Which sucks, but it's understandable. You know, it's armor plating. But having them suddenly go from taking lots of damage to 0 damage, what the hell? That's wooed. Doo-doo-doo. Hey guys, you have a thing I need. Put that armor debuff on you, or damage debuff, whatever it is. Yeah, Pitrix powder actually makes them more vulnerable to damage. Damn it, I missed the backstab. There we go. Pick up the key. Time to go into the crypt. Can I avoid the ghosty goos? Because I really want to avoid them. There we go. They just hit really damn hard. Alright. Now that we're inside, reclaim ancient knowledge or whatever. Oh. Interesting. Okay, door here. Door is not a dead end. This is a dead end. Okay. And there are none of them that are in this room, right? Yeah. Okay, well, this will be interesting. Ah, I see. Yeah, very interesting, actually. Okay. Are any of these able to be opened? No, because there's none in this room either. Looks like I just gotta go down. Or not. Oh. No, I am getting closer to that. Okay. Interesting. I don't think I've ever fought one of those up close. I always attack them from a distance. I try to avoid combat in this area because there's no respawns in the crypt. You die and that's it. You're out. Okay, it looks like my first one is this way. These guys especially, I don't want to fight head on because they do a lot of damage. And the couple of times I have died in the crypt, it's always been to one of those assholes. Alright. I'm pretty sure the rest of this is dead ends. Okay. Huh. Alright then. It's just a 1, right? Yeah, it was just the 1. There is another bus down here, though. Okay. Is that... Yeah, it is. Oh, but... they're both in here. And here I thought I was going the wrong way the whole time. Alright then. I literally have no reason to kill this guy, other than he's here. Well, he gave me a weapon fragment. But I already have that weapon. So I don't need it. And my final proof is this way. Out the door. Just gotta find the right sarcophagus. There we go. All done. $2,300. Nice. And the Regent Shell Fragment. Yes, that's the last one. Not leaving my guy behind, am I? He's been known to spawn inside the exit. The dude with my next, faction tail. Alright. I am so excited.
How can I do better?
There it is. The last one. Also grace attuned. Well, no, courage attuned. It's weird. Silent Rose is the Grace faction, but it's but the faction armor, for a lack of better terms, is courage attuned. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna rush it. Not gonna worry about the weapon. I have a ton of weapons to level.
Be my vessel then, envoy. Let us fail together.
Now we'll pop over here.
The envoy. It brings us a neighbor? Then tell it we are busy.
Let's go ahead and put the Steel Singer thread in there. How does that look with, well, I mean, it's got a cape. It would look great. It looks great with the cape, but it would also look great without the cape. And I want to use it, but I don't like capes. I would definitely have to change the, What is the top I'm actually using right now? Oh, yeah, that one. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep this one for now, I think. But I am going to go put that armor on. Because, again, I think it has better stats. I don't like capes. Don't ask me why. I don't like capes. I mean, I suppose I could do it for now. If it looks better, because it kind of does. But yeah, this one is Attunement 14, 6010. Or what was it? 16010. This one is 16998. 99. Look at that. But yeah, being Courage Spirit. You'd think it would at least be Courage Grace, not Courage Spirit.
Hello.
Okay. So yeah, for this one too, I just removed the stitching, and there we go. Problem solved. Don't I have the helmet as well? I do. I have the helmet as well. I wonder if that's actually a better helmet. I don't know. But I would also definitely need to change some of the colors on this because I don't like the shiny gold. I think I'm using the gray for that. Yeah, I mean, that sleeve being gold wouldn't be a big deal. Where's the red? Where's my red? Yeah, see, the reds just don't color very well on cloth. It's very unfortunate.
Yes, this is so you.
Blues definitely do a better job. And green. And absolutely yellow. Of course, white. Because all of the cloth elements. How do I do? What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Yeah, all of the cloth parts of armors in this game seem to just really want to be white. I do like the faded red a little bit, though. What is the current red spot? I think it's that. What if I turn that yellow? Yeah, I like that subtle yellow bit. And then the one that's like jet black, what is that? Let's turn that red and see if maybe... Oh! That just made the cape red. Maybe I make that one the gray? No. Because that doesn't look gray, that looks white. Or, there we go. Make that one the gray. And then the metal, we can make the... Whoa! Nope, okay, no, the metal needs to be gray. That is just way too black. What else changes when I was wondering about the pauldron, but apparently the pauldron changes with the metallic channel. Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad red. But we'll just leave that one gray. hate to admit it, but yeah, it works. It works really well. But I don't like the cape. I do like the cape. I think the cape looks nice, but I don't like the cape because
My palette is so very dry.
capes like to clip with everything. That's more or less what it is. That's my big aversion to capes, is I don't like armor clipping, and capes specifically like to clip with all other types of they don't like to abide by collision rules when it comes to like assets on an armor set. Although I do have other pieces of the same armor that are clipping with themselves already, so I guess it really doesn't matter. What time is it? Okay. I can only stream for about another hour, and then I've got to get off, I'm afraid. Alright. Where is that gonna go? Slay the banneret. Oh, wow. It's not going inside the crypt. Holy cow. That's kind of nuts. I don't think I've ever accepted a tier 3 in this area that didn't go either inside the Glades of Andoran or into the Crypt of the Circade. Oh, is it you guys? Archer's gotta go. You definitely take a lot more damage. Nice. Rank 29. Okay, next. I don't know why it's still glowing. Like I killed everyone, I got the treasure. Is it completed? Oh. That wasn't even my objective. Then why is it glowing like it is? Like, that's what threw me off. That's why I stopped and killed everyone. Because it started glowing as if that was my objective. I had reached my destination. Ooh! I got a Sinner Stratagem. These things are pretty reliant on dropping those faction offerings. See, there's another basket bulb. Wow. You guys leave this thing out here completely unguarded? What's wrong with you? Now if only this was the same spot to slay the banneret, because that would be cool. Pick up the treasure chest, kill the big bad guy, everything is done. Alright. Throw it. Why am I suddenly back on my main sword? I'm trying to level up this dagger. Hi, little furry friends. Furry critter friends, that's what I wanted to say. I about started to say furry fritters. Squirrels are friends, not food. Really do hope I can finish leveling my kit that I currently have equipped before stream ends.
Hold your guard.
Like, I'd like to do everything, but if I could just get the Verdigris and my Pact, considering my Pact is 29, and the Verdigris I think is like 25. Actually, I think it's at 27 the last time we looked at it. Oh, there we go. Now it's 29. Oh, shit. Yeah. Want to pick that up. There we go. Whole bunch of extra loot. More furry fritters. Can I collect my loot, please? There we go. Okay. Now, chances are what I'm really looking for is probably just laying somewhere innocuous. Yep, see, there it is. Just laying somewhere innocuous on the ground. Really glad I didn't take a whole bunch of time trying to find that damn thing. Aw, really? You're gonna take me here? Alright, fine, I'll fight this one. Hey, nice, a Seneculum. I definitely want to collect those, and a lot of them. And if I have to fight these guys, I'd rather fight them first. Yeah, they seem to be quarreling with the Ode down there, and that's okay. You guys go ahead, duke it out, and... Oh, but they can't do the soul rip, so the things are just gonna keep coming back. Well, that's fine, because they'll keep coming back, and they'll keep coming back, and they'll just kind of kill everyone for me, and... eventually... Oh, hi. You found your way to me. Congrats. Now you get to die. Yeah, the Banneret is handing that thing its ass, which I guess is okay. But I'm hoping eventually... if I do that... Did I stun the shadow thing too? I think I did. Well, it's still playing with the Banneret, so I'll take care of these guys. And then if the Banneret can, again, succeed in knocking Shadow Boy down... Why are you suddenly more interested in me? Good grief, man, your priorities are terrible. Take more damage, please. Oh, crap. Why are you not taking damage? Why am I taking all the damage? Ah! He's blinded and damage vulnerable, yet I'm the one getting their asses kicked. Goodbye. You're a jerk. $11.50. Why was that one giving me such a small amount? Rude. Tempest visor, Tempest leathers. I got one of each. Wow. Must have gotten one for killing the Banneret and another one for slaying the... or finishing the tail. Alright, back to the tree. I know my little faction guy is probably standing right there, but... it's really not that much to just run to the tree. Especially when they put me so close to it in the first place. Only a level 1? Aw, man. Alright, I'll do it. It'll be fast. We'll run down there, finish it, and come back. Yeah, this will be super fast. This is all it is. All done. Oh, is there still one more to kill? Okay. Pretty sure this thing dropped some loot. And I don't know if I picked it up or not. Ah, grody. Alright. Two verdigris bars? That's weird. And a verdigris fragment. Okay. Don't need to heal. Alright, back to the tree. Oh, hey, no, you're right here. Cool. We'll just talk to you instead. Oh my god, what? Why are they not... Oh, okay. Well, that one's gonna basically run me right back to the tree, so... Sure. Hi, guys. I heard something about rest. Well, I'm here to give you all a permanent nap. Damn, you don't like to die, do you? I can relate. Alright, so I'm here to pick up a giant electro ball thing. Let's free the duckies. Ooh. Vertigus rank 30. Poor ducky's scared now, but he keeps running back into the crate. Now go the other way, little buddy. Alright, I need that. The Electro Orb. But before we finish this, let's go inside. Because something leveled. Maxed out. Kind of hoping it wasn't just the Verdigris. Although, having that maxed out finally is nice. Yeah, look at that. It's Grace attuned, and I'm using it on my Courage setup, but I've got enough Grace in my Courage setup that, it still works. Only 29. Okay. So, sadly not that yet. So, Solos 1. That is my equipped. Okay. Did not know that. That's considered a short blade, right? Yeah. Short blade. Short blades are probably going to be, again, one of the strongest weapon classes, simply because there are so many short blades, and not just in secondary weapons, but there are short blades among the primary weapons too. Alright, so these are fully leveled. What about the Precludes as another fly blade? Wow, can I really just kind of use everything because of how high I can? Because of how high my stats are right now in this loadout, I can just pretty much use every secondary weapon. Wow. Although I'm still missing some secondary weapons. Like the Clivers. I very much want the Clivers. What am I missing? I am missing 3 sidearms. Just 3. I don't know what that is. I could probably figure it out. I do know what that is, although I can't remember the name of it. It's another flyblade. To the camel. I want to see their names. So we're missing, the Skilter. Which I have no idea where to go. But again, I'm meeting the virtue requirements to use that. The other one, let's see if we scroll down. Duelin's probably a main hand weapon. Needle's Eye. No, I have that one. Okay. Really wish I could hide owned. That might be it, though. I don't know. Maybe that's... I have one fragment? Not one... No, I have the weapon. Pretty sure I have the weapon. Seathorn, doo-doo-doo. Am I not? Gathanan, I need to figure out where to get. Oh, it could be the Witten. Yeah. Because it's got that hole in that placement right there. So if that is it, then yeah, it's the Witten, the Skilter, and the Clivers that I do not currently have for sidearms. But it really doesn't matter. Yeah, it's definitely the Witten. The Witten, Cliver, and Skilter. And I don't know where to get Skilter. Done with Thrice Burns. We've leveled Estelle. I've only got 2 other magic weapons here that need leveling. Oh, I've got... Hell, I have more stuff that needs leveling than I have stuff that's leveled. That's part of the problem here. Maybe I should... Let's see. Nettle, Odiac. It really doesn't matter. Again, I can equip anything right now. And I have the virtue requirements met. So it's really just a matter of what do I want to play with right now. Honestly, I think I want to finish with the short blades. If I had to say, because they're strong, but I don't like them because they don't. As far as like fighting style goes, like short blades, long blades, they're more or less the same thing. One's a sword, one's a dagger. I wish short blades were just called daggers, and long blades were just called swords, because that's what they are. So, ooh, 99, 94. That actually has an effect on my armor. 94, 94. Okay, so it's probably just because it's not leveled. Yeah, considering I have far fewer sidearms than I do primaries, I kind of want to focus on just leveling sidearms and just get them all done. And my pacts. My pacts are... Pacts. Yeah, that's really hard to say. Because saying it singular and saying it plural, they sound the same. So, yeah, this is the other thing I really want to focus on, is getting every pact that I currently own up to rank 30. So, I've got Oshelda done. We've got Siren, both Siren done. Garenroot is finished. Wild Oshelda is finished. So, I've got these 3 and this one. So, I need to do Orengal, Bromius, and Tethrin. Bromius, Orengal, Wild Tethrin. I still need to get base Oshelda, base Tethrin, Ode Tempest, and whatever that one's called. I can't remember. I know that I get them through factions. We're going to be getting Ode Tempest before we finish with Silent Rose, which would be nice. In the meantime, yeah, I want to get all these others leveled. I have all 3 of the what are they called? The waste animals. I have all 3 of the Fable packs. Or whatever, Tales packs. Fables, yeah. I think Fables is what they're calling them. The quests. Pardon me while I crush an aluminum can. Okay, that's better. So yeah, I want to get all of my packs that I currently own fully leveled, and then I also want to focus on sidearms, because there are fewer sidearms than there are primary weapons. And while I'm leveling those, we'll just be doing a ton of faction tales because I need the rep so that I can max out the faction, and then I'll need more reps so that I can go ahead and buy all the stuff. And then once I have all the stuff, we'll farm even more rep just to max it out and have it at full. That way, when the game updates and they inevitably add more stuff to the faction, I don't have to worry about farming the rep again, at least not to get the items. I'll just have to farm the rep again afterwards to restock it once I've bought everything. I think probably the pact I'm looking most forward to getting my hands on is Ode Tempest. Just because it has the ability to... Why are you not taking any damage? I need to move. Why did my health... Oh, it didn't actually proc my health potion. Alright then. Now this one is just destroying a giant cannon, so... That helps quite a bit. Yeah, I'm not doing a lot of damage, but that's because it's unleveled. I'm doing enough, though. Hey, what happened? Damage bonus. Damage vulnerability. You die. I get level. Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Odiak, I think, for Pact. Because Odiak has a tank ability that's just like, hey, for duration of this ability's active life, take no damage. And that really appeals to me. Barring that, I think Oshelda is probably going to be my favorite because Oshelda has the healing ability as well as the bestowing, I think it's called. Has the ability to basically turn your enemies to stone so that they just hold in place and you take no damage because they can't attack you. Okay, I want to avoid that thing and kill everybody first. If I can. Yeah, I really don't need that thing skewering me or making me explode while I'm trying to fight people. Dagger may not be doing a lot of damage, but it's still doing damage. Enemies are dying. That's what matters most. Really? That box is unbreakable. Rude. Okay, plant that and run. All right. What did I get? Stithywicks. Did that just give me... No. Gave me something that kind of looked like a scroll. Lots of extra fragments, but it also kind of looks like, yet again, it didn't give me any, didn't give me any faction rep. Like, none. That's not good. Hopefully that was just a visual glitch, because it just showed my overall total twice, which is doing quite well, 67,000. I need 80 to get to maximum, so I can rank up to 5. So, we're almost there. Getting closer. What? Can we please pick a target and kill them? There. Good. Just focus on one target at a time. Why is this doing no damage? There we go. Rank 5 already. Yeah, sticking around this area and leveling up shit definitely seems to be paying off. Like, things are leveling rather quickly. Alright. Why are you not taking any damage? Like, I don't understand why his health bar is just missing. And my stealth attack didn't work. See, look at that. Their health bar's supposed to reappear after a little bit. Oh, you died from the explosion. Okay. Final stage. And hopefully that little problem will have disappeared. Bye, guys. Oh, perfect. First one's in the room we're standing in. Which means I get to come up here and throw my dagger. And break these shells. Because I like breaking these shells for some reason. It's just... shit! Can't waste time. These things don't... of course I fell. I hit the sprint button so that I could jump properly and not fall down, and it just said, nah, fuck you. Jump. Jump again. Don't want to fall down. There we go. Oh, hey. You're all the way down there, and I'm all the way up here. What you gonna do? How am I gonna go ode graphite from a ghost that probably died long before the ode ever showed up? Ow, you hit really hard. I'd rather you didn't hit at all. Bye. Okay, and all of these are broken, which tells me, yeah, that is not where our next objective is. Hi, friend. Yes! Excellent! Pitrix powder is at max rank finally. I am not changing packs yet. There we go. Okay, these are all broken. Oh, I've got all 3 symbols in here. That's cool. Nobody there. So, down the stairs? It is in here. What? What? How did I just trigger the circade fight? Ooh, you know what? I'll bet it's over there. How did I open that again? Oh yeah, button. On the ceiling. There we go. Guess it's not in there. Maybe it's down here. One of these? There it is. Knew it had to be somewhere. So these guys don't seem to really be a threat unless they're the ones that shoot projectiles at you. I won't complain. Button. Button, no pushy. Oh, is this the exit? Oh, don't tell me I just... Okay. Maybe it's not the exit. Because it let me back in. But yeah, there's no other direction to go this way. But I gotta get over there. So... it's gotta be my only option. Okay. Now that is the room with the Circade in it. So he's already there. Somehow we already triggered it. Bit odd. And our last... okay. No ghosty goos waiting for me. Here, at least not yet. One might spawn after I open this. There we go. Faction tale complete. You gonna do the thing? I'm a little surprised, like, that coming into the crypt here, you could gather those, and then it doesn't have, like, a final objective of defeat the crypt boss. Defeat the Circade. 2,300 for Silent Rose. That's good. Got another Tempest Visored piece. Don't need that. Alright, does also mean we can just go the other side and leave. Not gonna kill him this time. Again, don't need to. He doesn't drop anything that I need, as far as I'm aware. Heck, the parts to the sword that I got the last time I did kill him, I'm using that sword right now. The Solos 1. That's this one right here. It's a nice looking sword, too. I did not see my overall faction amount, but I did see that it did actually increase. So, yay to that at least. It was 67 something, and I gained 23, so hopefully it was enough to put us at 70,000. And if not, then we're really close. I really wish there was a way outside of going to the faction hall and talking to the rep that I could just, like, I don't know, open my journal, per se, and like, click on a thing and then have it give me that number. And yeah, he was standing right there. I don't care. I'm going to run to the tree. Now that we're out of the Circade, I might switch my pact, because it did just hit 30. Although I do want to go see first if it actually gave me the last of the points needed to get that last pip of the first trait. Because if it did, and I have 4 points now waiting for me, now that this is rank 30... I do. Look at that. Look at that. That is a max ranked pact. every single attribute that I can have, I do have. And that is what I want all of my packs to look like. And if it requires me waiting and leveling basically a primed version every time, okay. That's fine. But it does mean I'm going to favor these three, the wild packs, right now more than any other, because I can max them out, making them stronger than every other pack just on that little fact alone. Wild Siren right now, Siren and Wild Siren, both of them, although I'm never going to use the base, I'll always use the wild version. Heck, to make room for more packs, I might just sell the base versions and keep all the wild ones, because once you level the base version of a wild... once you level the base version of a pack that also has a wild version, there is no point in keeping the base packed, because I will always just use the wild version. But I love it. I love that it's maxed out. Like, completely maxed out. Hey, look, I've got... Is that short blade? That is short blade. I have a lot of points in short blade. Perfect dodge. Chance of smite on perfect throw. Riposte. I think right now I would rather just increase chance of smite. What do we else? Increase throw speed. Inspector strike. After perfect dodge. I'm never gonna do a perfect dodge. I'm a tank. I don't dodge. I do like that one. Deal more damage on consecutive hits. I think that's what's saving my bacon right now, because my weapon is so underranked that it's not even showing their health bar while I'm attacking people with it. That's the one thing that's keeping it, yeah. Alright, fine, I'll reassign the last point. Riposte. I don't do a lot of parrying, but I would like to. And also, I have another one in fly blades. Interesting. Only 1 point, though. I should probably take the perfect throw. Because I do use, on fly blades, the heavy attack a lot. And I have a totem that says that when I do the perfect throw... Actually, I've got two different totems that say when you do perfect throw. One of them says it reduces enemy armor. The other says it greatly increases chance of smite. So I should use perfect throw with fly blades. Alright, so yeah, these three packs here are all max ranked, and this one is max ranked. So I have Orangal, Bromius, and Wild Tethrin that still need to be leveled. I think I'm going to go ahead and do Wild Tethrin next, because it's the last of the wild packs that I have that is not ranked up. And doing Wild Tethrin will yeah, it gives me all three wild packs fully ranked. And then after that, we'll see about doing Orangal and Bromius. I don't know which one first, but we'll do both of them eventually. Hell yeah, having Tethrin on here, actually, it goes better with the outfit. Look at that. It looks really good. I might go play with the colors a bit, though, because that bright red pauldron, while the other one is black, it kind of looks nice, but at the same time, it does, I don't know. There is a stark contrast. So, I don't know. Question is do I like it enough to keep it? I don't know. I mean, yes, because I also like that red that's in the fingers. I think that looks really nice, too. I just don't know what I would change. The gold channel's going to stay the same. But if I change the red to black, and the black to red, which I don't think I want to do. Yeah, see, it stands out too much. So maybe I'll change that to gray. Which gray am I using? I don't know. Oh, okay, no, it's this one. Well, we're going to swap that to this one because it's darker and I like the darker tones. Gold is going to stay the same. So then we'll just swap this one to the red. Oh. That's all it changes? Is those little spikes? Okay. Yeah. And we'll leave the gold as it is, because I think the gold... Yeah, it doesn't really change a whole lot. But it adds just the right amount of color in just the right place. I really liked having the red in the gauntlet. I did. Maybe we'll just switch to the darker red. Nah, but then I can't see it. I can't see the red in the fingers with that darker red. But I like the dark red on the pauldron. Ah, to hell with it. It looks good. I'll leave it alone.
Everything drab.
Why are you always so cynical about my appearance? Maybe it's time to change my hairstyle.
Is showing.
I've been using this one for a while. I went away from the Aloy look, which I still kind of like, but again, not a big fan of like open foreheads. I will say, the one I think I like the most on here is... Well, not that one, but that one does look pretty good. It's the one with the really long braid. Yeah, this one. Problem is, clipping. Clips right through my shoulder armor, clips through everything. If you back out... Yeah, it looks really nice draping right there. I like the bangs. But yeah, it's clipping right through my shoulder.
Your aura is showing.
My aura is not showing. My face is visible. Shush. I'm not running around naked. I just made my helmet invisible. Now I can't remember which hair I had last. But, ooh, I like that one. I'm keeping my face the same. I just want to change my hair.
Your aura is showing.
My aura is not showing. It's just my face. It's literally just my face. I'm not running around naked. Heck, I don't want to run around naked. I'm definitely not a person that minds having nudity in games, but it has to be done the right way. Like having people make mods where they just kind of go in and strip the clothes off of everybody and everybody's running around naked, I don't like that. Same with mods in like Skyrim or Fallout that just have you wearing invisible armor, so you're just always running around naked. I don't like that either. I like having armor. And I don't mind having nudity in games, but it has to be done the right way. What do we got? Oh, Sinecure camp. Surprised this one isn't another kill a bunch of sludge monsters. Now I don't know what that does. Never played with Tethrin before. Hopefully having an unranked pact won't hurt my stats too much that I suddenly just start dying everywhere. Like that. Wow. Yeah, that's the difference between having a ranked and unranked pact. It's why I want to focus so hard on actually ranking up all of my pacts. And getting every pact as well. Because just arbitrarily dying for no other reason than your pact is unleveled really sucks. And I really kind of wish your pact itself wasn't tied so heavily to your defensive stats. Because look at this, I'm getting my ass knocked around. Whereas with Siren, you know, the Stealth Archer pact, the one that's supposed to just make me invisible, now I'm using the tank, and the tank is getting his ass kicked simply because it's unranked. I really don't like the fact that my overall power and effective combat ability is tied to my pact, tied to whether or not my pact is ranked or unranked. I don't like that. That's a bad decision. Oh, and I'm using the wrong weapon. But again, that just lends more weight to the idea that leveling your pact should be probably everybody's primary focus. Anytime you get a new pact, first of all, the first pact you get, don't take it off until it's fully leveled, and then afterwards, your next primary focus should be getting a no pact and leveling all of the pacts. Because I think they have the most impact on your player rank as well. But then, again, having an unranked pact has a very significant impact. Just like corrupted creatures. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Having an unranked pact has a very significant effect on your ability to just fucking stay alive. So even beyond leveling weapons, like, you should be leveling weapons too whenever you can. But your number one priority should always be leveling your pact. Why aren't you taking more damage? Oh, man. Are these things seriously gonna kill me? There. That's better. Replenish my supply of health potions now. Alright. That was phase 2 of the tail, right? Yeah, so now we're going underground, I guess. Oh. Banneret in the Glades. Oh, no. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Alright, I think I will switch to my primary weapon. Yeah, more damage. Yeah, getting some max ranked weapons will definitely help you with having an unranked pact. That's for sure. So. They kind of go hand in hand. All right, then. Rank 25. That's good. All right. Back to full health with max potions. Very useful. Aw, come on. I hit you. You shouldn't have been able to grab me. I hate that they grab you. There we go. Bond rank 3 already. Good. Hopefully we can get it to level 5 pretty quick. And unlock my second ability, whichever one that is. I have no idea. Ah, you tried, but I managed to dodge that time. So my first ability seems to just kind of add bonus damage to my weapons. That's kind of nice. Oh, other side. Always put the weird glowy thing on your right to open the cage. Damn! That's a lot of damage. Okay, don't need that. I think I've wiped out everybody on that side of the map. And yeah, I am going to do a little bit of XP farming in here while I'm here, because I really need it. Plus, I'm expecting the Banneret fight to be kind of difficult, so getting a few levels in my pact before I have to fight him might be really beneficial. Oh, you know, I just realized maybe maybe part of the reason that my sidearm, I can actually go and take a look at this right now. Maybe part of the reason my sidearm is not doing quite so much damage anymore is because, again, I switched my pact, and this was not a courage focused sidearm, it was grace focused. No, I still have enough points. I'm still meeting the attunement it has no virtue requirement, so okay, yeah. And I've got enough points in grace to actually give it some decent damage. It's just the fact that it's unranked. It's just weak as shit because it's unranked. That's good. What's up? Okay, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and finish this faction tale really quick because I have to... Will Soulframe follow the usual rarity format most MMOs use? Green, blue, purple, orange, red, gold. Currently, no. I wish they would, because it does have rarities on certain, like, weapon fragments, certain armor fragments. There are different rarities. The joineries that you use to add bonus stats to your weapons, those have different rarities. So I would really like it if they did follow that pattern. But right now, no, it doesn't look like they are. So, and whether or not they are in the future or not, I haven't heard them discuss anything like that. So yeah, it's kind of confusing, to be quite honest. So hopefully they'll do something about that in the future where it's a little bit more clear as to what items are rare and what ones are not. Because right now, yeah, there is a rarity system. There's just nothing identifying it. Oh. Yeah. This poor thing is just underleveled. I'm gonna die again. Alright, where's this damn banner at? I noticed none of the weapons have procs. No, there's no, like, elemental attunements to your weapons. They just have, like, base damage stats that scale with your attribute points. God, why does it sound like I'm talking with a lisp? But yeah, they have just base damage, and that base damage scales with your attributes based on which attribute you've put more focus in. Oh god, there he is. Oh, good time to get my second ability. What does it do? It lets me die faster. Okay. So yeah, the only thing that really procs on your weapons is your ability to smite. You can level up the attribute that gives you an opportunity to smite, and you can make it more common to actually get smite to happen. And smite is basically just like super damage to an enemy. Smite will recharge your abilities, but you can also get perks that will like allow it to do damage, and it will allow it to heal you every time you get a smite. And then there are points that you can put into different attributes that will let you... That's a smite right there. That's what a smite looks like. So you can increase the odds of that happening. But that's it. That's the only real, like, quote-unquote proc that any weapons have so far in the game. Yeah, there's no elemental stats of any kind. And these guys, you have to do a pull smite to kill them. Alright, there's the banneret again. Can I avoid him at least for a moment? Because I know there are other enemies around here that are going to try and interfere. And I'd rather kill them first. So what the hell does this do? I'm hoping it's just more damage. I should probably read the ability and see what the ability description says that it does. It'd be nice if it was like a tanking ability. Roar! I am going to take less damage now. Very cool, thank you. No problem. I'll answer whatever questions I can. I am still a baby envoy myself, though. I don't know a lot. I know a hell of a lot more about Warframe than I do about... Wow, that did not take long at all for him to kill me. Yeah, I know significantly more about Warframe than I do about Soulframe. Still learning the ropes. It is fun, though. It's a very fun game. Where... Don't even know where my body was. And why did it put me at that respawn point when this one is closer? Thank you. Give me my goodies. Yeah. Oh, now it's active? It wasn't active before? Okay. I thought I did activate it. I guess not. Seems like a ton of fun and probably best looking pre-alpha game I've ever seen. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, it's definitely not without its bugs. But yeah, like, it's more polished than any other pre-alpha I've ever played, and I haven't played very many. See, I knew there were more enemies. Wait, you're dead? Then why were you making noise? Oh, but you're not. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I knew there were more enemies. I wanted to handle all these guys before going and playing with the banneret, because I knew he was going to be a problem. Did these guys respawn or something? Because I don't remember them being here a little bit ago. Or, oh no, they probably, like, ran down after the enemies or something. I don't know. I might have drawn them into that area. Ah, I hate these guys. I do not want hugs. Now let's see what this actually does. It does kind of look like it maybe is a tank ability. There we go. Get rid of you. Oh, crap, he saw me. Yep, this is gonna suck. I mean, I'm doing some okay damage. The problem is that right there. He knocks me down so quick and so easily that my ability to actually do any damage is nearly impossible. And then, of course, when other mobs decide that they want to join in the party, that poses yet another problem. And I'm not going to bother wasting a health potion on this guy. I'm just going to die and respawn. Ah, damn it. I was doing good. I thought maybe I could kill him. Alright, but yeah, his 2 definitely seems to be like some kind of tanking ability. And I hope that's true, because... Oh, did I get... Nope, not a smite. But he's dead anyways. So it doesn't really matter. Thank goodness. Whew! Not as hard as I thought it was going to be, but still hard. And again, it's all because my pact is unranked. But yay! Okay, 6750. It did not go up. I should be at like 69 or something. What's going on? Did I... Oh, I really hope that that's just like a login glitch or something and not an actual daily standing cap, because I'm going to cry if there is a daily standing cap and they're just not telling us that there's a daily standing cap. But anyways, right, I actually have to unfortunately sign out, so let's go ahead and finish getting through this dungeon really quick. And then, yeah, unfortunately, I have to see about signing off because, like I said at the start of the broadcast, my mom has a doctor's appointment today, and she's not allowed to drive, so I have to take her to it. And her appointment's at 3 o'clock, so I gotta go... I gotta start getting ready to go and pick her up and take her to the doctor's office. And now I have to make a store trip, too. There we go. I do want to go read the ability description on my pact, though, really quick, because I don't know what my second ability does. Hell, I don't know what any of them do. Okay, Fell Lust summons a Wrath of the Felling. Consecutive strikes deal cumulative damage. So yeah, that's just kind of like a weapon damage buff. Seems pretty self-explanatory. This one, however, Call of the Ancients. Sing old war song. Attract attention from nearby enemies. Increase damage. Increase defense. Okay, so that's like an all-around taunt skill. I get everybody's attention, but it also gives me a damage buff as well as a defense buff. Good. So yeah, like casting that at the start of the fight, that's how I was able to last a bit longer. So yeah, really glad that we got up there and got that. So what do we get at rank 10? Sound your ensign, stagger and stun enemies with your shockwave. Increase defense against stagger. Ooh, that's going to be fantastic. And yeah, everything went down over here. Sadly, my armor stats. I was at 99. Now I'm down to 79, just because I swapped my pact and my weapons. So let's look at upgrades, because I have a couple. What? What do you mean I don't have any? I'm level 6. I should have 6 points. Okay, whatever. Maybe that's a bug too. I don't know. Or maybe I just don't know how leveling packs works, which is more than likely possible. More than likely the answer, because, yeah, like I said, still a baby envoy, still learning the game for myself. That's why I don't put out more guides for it on my channels, because I'm still learning the ropes. But every time I figure something out, I do try to make a guide about it so that I can share that information with other people. So, yeah. Unfortunately, though, that is where I'm going to have to go ahead and call it a day because, like I said, got to take my mom to a doctor's appointment. Normally, my streams go for about 4 hours, and hopefully here soon they will actually considerably increase in length as well as frequency, because I'm in the process of rearranging things in my my living space so that I have a private office where I can go and shut the door and not have to worry about bothering other people in my family, because anybody who's new to the channel, I share my recording and streaming space with like 2 other people at least. So I have to be considerate of their time to have fun when I'm looking at what I do for my work. And so having an office will eliminate that necessity, which will give me the ability to stream more often, and it'll give me the ability to stream for longer hours. I want to try and go to like 3 days a week streaming at the very least and do 8-hour streams. So hopefully that'll happen soon. But thanks for joining me. It was really fun. Sir Knight, thanks for coming in and asking some questions. I really had fun. It's nice to talk to somebody. Definitely makes the streams a little less monotonous or boring when I actually have some feedback that I can talk with. So yeah, I appreciate that. Hope what I had to say helped, and hope to see you around. But if not, that's okay too. Yeah. Wow. My brain loves to just stop working at the worst possible times. So yeah, been really fun. Next stream that I have right now is again planned for Monday. We will continue with Soulframe for right now. And when the new update in Warframe drops, which I believe they said is March 25th. Maybe I've got that date wrong. It could be a little bit sooner, but it is supposed to be this month, probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. When that drops, we will definitely go check that out in Warframe. But until then, Soulframe is where it's at, because that's where I'm having the most fun right now with progression and stuff. So yeah, expect that on Monday. And in the meantime, still got a couple more episodes of the Dispatch Let's Play that are going to be coming up live. And I am hopefully before that ends, I will figure out a new Let's Play to start, and we'll go from there. I'm actually thinking about Tomb Raider. I've never played the new Tomb Raider games, and I own 2 of them. So, I was thinking about that, giving it some consideration. I don't know. I have a few games in mind that I really want to Let's Play, but I don't know if they are good for a no commentary style Let's Play. But hopefully I won't have to worry about that for very long anymore either. So, bear with me. Enjoy Dispatch. Thanks for watching the stream, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any more questions or comments, or would like to give me some input, maybe you figured out something in the game that I don't know about yet, feel free to let me know in the comments down below, or you can join my Discord server and talk to me over there about it. It's entirely up to you. But yeah, thanks. It's been fun. I gotta go now. So have fun. Stay safe out there, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Bye.